Imagine this, a giant, so massive it shakes the earth. A machine that devours trucks whole and roars like thunder. But who truly rules the mine? Let's find out. Number 5. Liebherr R 9200, the new challenger. The R 9200 is known as the rookie of the lineup, but don't be fooled. From the first day it entered the pit, it proved itself an all-star. With a bucket capacity of 16 cubic yards, it can scoop the equivalent of 6 pickup loads of dirt in one pass. At 210 tons, it outweighs a fully loaded Boeing 757. Its 1,100 horsepower engine has the muscle of 6 Ford Raptors combined. But what mine managers really notice is cost. Its 1,200-gallon fuel tank costs about $4,800 to fill, the price of a family trip to Disney World. For crews burning through thousands of gallons a week, the R 9200's fuel efficiency matters. One Australian operator described his first shift. "I climbed into the cab as a rookie, nervous. Within an hour, I felt like the machine was carrying me, not the other way around. Smooth, steady, and powerful. It gave me confidence I didn't have yet." That's why the R 9200 is more than a machine. It's the new challenger that gives rookies the power to perform like veterans. But if the challenger proves itself quickly, the next warrior shows that precision can win battles. Number 4. Liebherr R 9100, the powerful warrior. Not every battle is about brute size. Sometimes it's about precision. That's where the R 9100 comes in, the warrior of the fleet. With a bucket of 9 to 10 cubic yards, it can bury a full-size pickup truck in a single scoop. At 115 tons and powered by 760 horsepower, it's smaller than its siblings, but its strength lies in agility. In diamond mines like Venetia in South Africa, where space is tight, the R 9100 slips in like a scalpel. Its 390-gallon fuel tank costs about $1,560 to fill, roughly the price of a new iPhone Pro Max. And shift after shift, its lower fuel burn compared to larger machines makes a huge difference in 24/7 mining operations. Operators respect it because it lets them work with surgical precision. One miner said, "The big ones move mountains. The 9100 makes sure the details don't get lost. It's the warrior that keeps the battlefield organized." The R 9100 proves that in mining, heroes don't always wear crowns. Sometimes the unsung warrior is the one that keeps the entire pit alive. But while the warrior carves details, the next giant refuses to be stopped by anything, even nature itself. Number 3. Liebherr R 9400, the unstoppable force. At Mongolia's Oyu Tolgoi copper mine, winter mornings freeze at -40 degrees Fahrenheit, and summers blaze past 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Crews swap heavy jackets for sweat-soaked shirts in just a few months. Through it all, the R 9400 remains constant, the unstoppable force. Its bucket holds 31 cubic yards, enough to fill a dozen pickup trucks in one scoop. At 350 tons, it outweighs the Statue of Liberty's entire copper shell. And its 1,675 horsepower engine beats like the heart of 3 NASCAR race cars put together. Its 1,825-gallon fuel tank costs about $7,300 per fill, the price of 2 brand-new MacBook Pros. And in a single day, one R 9400 can burn more fuel than a small-town gas station sells in a week. Yet crews rely on it because it keeps production going when nature tries to shut the mine down. A Mongolian miner said, "Winter or summer, frozen or blazing ground, It doesn't matter. The 9400 digs steady, like it ignores the weather. The R9400 isn't just a machine, it's resilience forged in steel. The unstoppable force that lets humans defy extremes. But while the force defies nature, the next machine rolls in like a tank. Number 2. Liebherr R996B, the tank. In Australia's coalfields, the Liebherr R996B is simply called the tank. Not for its looks, but for its behavior. Its bucket swallows 845 cubic yards, equivalent to 3 dump trucks worth of material in one scoop. At 670 tons, it weighs as much as 2 Boeing 747 jumbo jets. Its twin 1,500 horsepower engines unleash a combined 3,000 horsepower, the muscle of 25 Dodge Challengers. But operating the tank is an experience in itself. One miner recalled, "Midnight, cold wind, dust everywhere. I wasn't driving a machine, I was commanding an army. It felt like I had an armored division at my fingertips." Its 3,440-gallon fuel tank costs about $13,700 per fill, the equivalent of a brand new compact car. The footprint is massive, but compared to running multiple smaller excavators, the tank actually reduces total emissions per ton moved. Crews also appreciate its cab comfort. Advanced hydraulics reduce the bone-rattling terrain, letting operators survive 12-hour shifts without crippling fatigue. In an industry where exhaustion can be fatal, that comfort saves lives. The R996B doesn't just move Earth, it conquers it, earning its place as the tank of excavators. But even the tank must bow before the king. Number 1. Liebherr R9800, the king in a question saming on 18. Finally, the throne belongs to the Liebherr R9800, the king of excavators. At Chile's Escondida mine, the largest copper mine on Earth, this giant is indispensable. Standing like a skyscraper on tracks, it dominates the pit at 12,000 feet above sea level. Its bucket holds 55 cubic yards. That's like dumping 4 backyard swimming pools worth of material in just a few scoops. At 800 tons, it weighs more than a dozen Amtrak passenger cars. Its twin 2,000 horsepower engines combine for a staggering 4,000 horsepower. Enough to power 35 Tesla Plaid motors at once. But the price of this power? A 5,200-gallon fuel tank, costing about $20,800 per fill, the same as buying a brand new Toyota Corolla just to keep it running. Multiply that by weeks of continuous operation, and you see why mines invest billions in fuel logistics. Still, miners call it their backbone. One operator explained, "Climbing into the cab feels like walking into a moving skyscraper. You're not just digging, you're moving the world itself." And in truth, the copper it hauls powers the world. From smartphones to electric cars to national power grids, the King's work touches nearly every American household. The R9800 isn't just the biggest excavator Liebherr has built. It's the king because it makes modern life possible. One colossal scoop at a time. Which Liebherr Titan amazed you most? Comment below and hit like if these giants blew your mind. Subscribe for more. These aren't just machines, they're legends, built by human hands, shaping the world one lift at a time.